manifest your marital destiny. When we are praying to God to give us a man, and when we are praying to God for God to give us a lady, God is sitting in heaven waiting on us to prepare well. If preparation does not matter to God, and Jesus will not use a whole 30 years to prepare. If God is not serious about preparation, God will not wait for you to sit on earth to walk in holiness and righteousness. Yet there is a place prepared called heaven for you. God has prepared the heaven for you so that as you live well on earth, you can come and live with him. Therefore, every young man who wants to marry, every young woman who wants to marry must understand that preparation matters. After prayer and fasting, you must prepare. Else, even if God is to answer your prayer by giving you the man and the woman you are looking for, if you are not well prepared, it will end nowhere. Esther! Esther, a favor no pe. According to the scripture, Bible says, by her appearance, even though she had fasted and prayed without dressing well, the king could have rejected her. So many of us, the young men and the women, we are fasting, we are praying, believing God to give us a good man to marry, believing God to give us a good woman to marry. But lack of preparation is avoiding the man and the woman from coming. And listen to me, many of us, we desire to marry, but the truth is that even though you desire, you are not prepared. It is one thing to desire, it is one thing to prepare. So you can desire for marriage, but when you are not prepared well, no man will come. And even if they come, because you are not prepared, you will be disappointed. In other words, for a man to receive acceptance, it's not just by prayer and fasting. Your outward appearance, man looks on the outward, but God looks on the inside. In other words, for man, we are not too spiritual to see inside you whether you are good or bad. But for man, we only look on the outward. Therefore, if the outward is not good, no prayer, no fasting can attract a man. Many women in our churches are bitter about our Christian brothers. Why? Because but I am not praising the young men, but I came to tell you that most of the young men left because you were not prepared. Some of you men, some of the ladies that came into your life, they wanted to actually settle with you, but along the line, some of the ladies were like, "Akwa wonye serious ah, menene chempra mebre, ena menene wari obeye diabonde bed yamame." So they left. And so, now me conclude, I came to tell the young ladies and the young men seated there, including the married ones, that hey, most of the people that comes into our life and they leave, they do not go because we are not prayerful and we are not fasting. They leave because we are not prepared well. Some of us, we are not coached well. You can meet a young man, very spiritual, in the prayer tower, in the ushering department, very spiritual. What should he do? But don't go for the and I was one lacks character. And listen, prayer does not change character. It is a man's duty to work on his character. If you are my daughter, listen to this wise advice. Before you enter into a relationship, take your time, assess yourself, work on yourself, and make sure things are right before you say yes. Ukasa anya unim pa chokraka ubi wano na ukasa wutu fun ya kakansa sa and ya de wo me na we don't say unyi adwini ni su unyi sa and ya de wo, but at the point you must change, because you see, when the body is growing, the mind is also developing, and as the mind is developing, your attitude must develop. And what now share the reason why men come sleep with you and they go away. Sometimes you need to sit and analyze things, because I tell you, some of the men left not because there are forces that are stronger in your family. They left because sister okasanye. Whilst we are waiting on God for the right person, God is waiting on us to put our character in order. Because as men, we will meet many women or many ladies. As women, you are going to meet many men or many gentlemen. But if the character is not right, everything will be wrong. If I ask you, you met a lot of men, why did you marry Kobe? She may have a reason. But to your surprise, some of the men also left her because there is something probably they saw they didn't like. Also, she left some of the men because there is something she saw she didn't like. No matter how beautiful or handsome you are, if you don't work on your character, you are like a pig with a gold ring. Everybody will love the ring on the feet of the pig, but nobody will want to have the pig in their house. No matter how handsome you are, no matter how beautiful you are, if you are not putting things in order in your life in terms of character and attitude, men will come for the body, but nobody will carry you to their house. Oba no ho tan wo wiase ay oba waba won chen na nka menda wo die wo dey no problem wada yate wo da wie na wo sori anopa wo twen se akwa no be yeti na odi abesi mpas ye nware wo peti na odi ti na besi o di ti ni sisi o wia na anopa no wa ye bibia na wo te wo na wo hit TV we are say the guy I am dating is romantic. No man can maintain a romantic attitude like this. Everybody listen, artificial. Me, I don't do it to my wife because I can't finish it. Whenever a man want to have sex with you, I tell you this, a man can wash your panties, clean the whole house, and even sweep and read. After the sex, the same man will drop you. It is finished on the cross. In our churches today, many young ladies think they are growing. Men are not coming. But I came to tell you, you are growing. Men are coming. But God is waiting on you for you to put your character and attitude in the right position. Don't be like a pig. You have a nice figure. You have a nice leg. Your face is nice. But no character. Sometimes you think you are right and you deserve the man to marry you. But sometimes your character and your attitude does not permit the man to put a ring on your finger. Some of you naturally, you don't know how to talk. Because ono mama no papa antra, ti yanchira okasa. Be me tu phone announce what to phone. O to announce what to. No wa catch and say, "Yeah, utumi mbesha me so ba na me bom me bra. Awade ye besha wo so." Uni men na me catch obi at awade. My wife cannot do what she wants to do. Anyhow, when we are two, she must do it to my standard, and I must do it to her standard. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. A negative attitude is one sure way to be connected to a potential marital partner, but still lose them. Even if God is to give you the right person, your bad attitude can push them away. No matter how spiritual a man or a lady is, if your attitude is not right, they cannot accommodate you. Anybody who is a quick-tempered person, you must work on yourself before you marry. Else, your marriage is under threat. When a man is a quick-tempered man, they act without thinking. They only think after they act. And no woman can accommodate such a man. If you really want to settle down this year, young lady, gentleman, one, you need to work on your temper. Whilst men are looking out for figure, looking out for a beautiful leg, looking out for a nice face, women must look for a God-fearing man for marriage. If you're a young lady in my church and in this church, you must think twice. When men come and propose, take your time. Don't rush, because when they are dreaming of sex, you must be dreaming of the future. Men can dedicate their lives for one sex. That is why a man can travel from here to Bolega looking for one sex. No busa say tinkra wenya BND. And what for STC ni VVIP. Or call Bolega akoda ba akoda owiya wasamba. Men are capable of doing anything for sex, but women are not. Before a woman will travel from here to Tamale for sex, it means that she's in love. Onyaba no sure no catch myself. You know what? I love you. I think I'm in love with you. The first day I saw you, something collect. And the first day I saw, I realized that you are my God-ordained woman. As a matter of fact, I have been praying for so many years for a woman like you. And I think in the church, you are out of the many women, I think you are special. Special, babe. Within 5 months, there is something the guy has seen. So, she was like, okay. Anyway, I'm dating somebody, but he is not a serious guy. Nobody here, seated here, Oba Obama, can pinpoint and tell me that I was so sure this guy will marry me. When you are dating a person, you are not even sure whether Oba, you only have the faith and the belief that Oba will marry me. So entering into a relationship is a risk. And for the marriage to also come on, because even on the D-Day, I have to tell you, a man can look at you and say, I'm sorry, I've changed my mind. Remember this, a quick-tempered man or a quick-tempered woman, don't even date, because it won't go anywhere. In your attitude, pride must go. When you are in a courtship with a man, it happens that when you see the attitude of the man, something tells you that you're correct. Eti one me chimpna ye na mana ye date fiancé or fiance ye date edu baby na ho misuban ketenkete aso akwa we jano eti edu baby na obi bu mi aso na mbubu no hwede o kire. But I am telling you this. Whenever you are married or you are in a serious relationship, and you happen to meet another man, if you're a woman, or if you are a man, you happen to meet another woman, and you think she's the best, I am telling you, it is never true. When people are afar off, they look good. When they are close, they look ugly. So I have seen a lot of men divorcing their wives later. What's not a year back? Because some year no, or you're the best. I didn't know no, but I couldn't offer actually no first power them say you're the best. But later on they realize that hey, pride in your attitude. So oh, yeah, young lady now, warrior, if you cannot deal with pride, don't enter into a relationship or don't even marry at all. Because in marriage, even when it is not your fault, you must learn how to say I am sorry. Only because of peace. Now as soon as they say now must say I'm sorry. Hey. Or tell I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry. Obi said, "Oh, can I? There was one car. I don't know before too. No, actually, yes, yes, she. And your fault, but I am sorry. Now it was me. When you say I am sorry, until a lot of marriages are collapsing. Laziness will have to go. Yeah, you have name. Yeah, why? Opese, uchimprande worry. And now say, what warrior? Listen to me. No lazy young lady, no lazy young man can sustain his relationship. Now, wakwadiro umpeni omesi. Wakwadiro unsi odros. Wakwadiro umotu omasa chimota forest. Some women and some men, they don't shave their armpits. They don't shave. Obiani mo who be down. Obiani mo to my women. Oh, the other say I don't like shaving, but they move more. Never more. We are there. Who keeping you or one? I keep it there. And I'll be a portrait farm. Bema catechete say, "O what is wolf? A fool, a fool." Unyi adaya. Eya mi ya pimpos gusu. Tia. Koto seasons nature wino. Me fa believe ka. Many young women today, their marriages are not working, their relationships are not working because of white. But I'm telling you the truth. Hey, men, when a man does not genuinely love you, he cannot be open to tell you the truth. Or no better, on few beam. But Ben when you bold, outdoor, or power outdoor, or back at your son, why ask bon. And now, or befa queen be so, and wakasa, and I'll be all Roberto drama. Are you here? But Bema, or you wicked or sakatons. And I'm telling you, many young ladies seated here, you think demons in the house, and their problem. It is not demon. Why I say is the demon. Bema know that. No, you need Bema not shading us. Hit be a she, I don't know. Hit need to me cool vision. Oh yeah, above one is what? I showed you, you are such a beautiful girl. Where we a honey last beauty and all can. Bema be on or back so be action. I want it for specially. Oh yes, so they are sent to be a bit true, my battle. Oh man, and then the show us. Also, now, person, oh, sister, and fun around Beje, and Sakra, now, my crime walk was here. Now, true, or yeah, day. Sister, they are getting you know. No, come on, Jesus, deliver me. Jesus. But on the serious note, whenever you don't shave your beard and you don't try, women don't like it. And you think the buyer so soft say sometimes the perfume on the guy kills me. I'm attracted to a guy. Wow. Well, 1%, well, Jimmy Ruff. Only a sorry way, want to be so bad. Mama, you knew they tell you shiny more. Me say a Christopher by a bitter about men, and they think that demons are their trouble. But I came to tell you, your own character and your attitude can kill your relationship. You cannot expect to get married when you do not take good care of yourself. Remember, men or people will be looking at you from the outside. Hey, I said, relationship. No, a bumper, it's not working. No, be against a demons in a relationship. But you know that your character and your attitude is the problem. Let us work on ourselves. I'm telling you this. Everything is not spiritual. Some things we need to take charge.